Last fall in Highland Park ISD, parents were divided in a fierce book debate after several books were restricted from reading lists. Some parents complained about suggestive content. Others called it censorship. The heated book battle gave one Highland Park mom an idea: create something to help parents decide what's appropriate reading material for their child. Gina Culpepper is a former PTA president with 2 kids at home and the creator of ObjectiveReader.com. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so just explain what this website is. What can parents find?
Parents can find objective, completely opinion-free analysis of some of the content that they might be concerned about in high school and AP reading lists.
Okay, so how do you go about reviewing the books?
Well, first I tried to find a big list of books that I was interested in reading by looking at websites from DISD, Plano, Richardson, Highland Park, and some of the private schools in the area. I also looked nationwide because I really want this to be a website that people in Nebraska can look at if they choose. Then I read the books. I put sticky notes on the pages where there is any content such as language, sex, violence, or drug and alcohol use. And after I read the book, I do what I hope is a very objective analysis of truly what you can find on what pages of the different books.
And what is your mindset going into all of this? When you kind of explained how you pick the books, and you want it to be objective, but what do you really hope that parents take away from it?
I hope that parents who are interested in the contents of their children's reading lists and unable for whatever reason to read the books themselves, which is obviously the best way to go about this, can go to my website and see opinion-free analysis that lets them know whether or not they want to go ahead and pursue it by reading the book themselves.
And it was one mom in particular, as this whole book battle was unfolding, and it did get pretty heated, one mom in particular who kind of helped give you that light bulb moment of creating this website that would be a resource to other parents.
Absolutely. I was taking a walk with a good friend of mine, and she was talking about the books, and she was concerned not so much about the content, but about the fact that she was clueless about the content. And I asked her if she didn't just read the books herself, and she pointed out very nicely that she has 4 kids and a job and is a slow reader and simply cannot keep up with it. So I went home that afternoon and looked on the web to see if I could find an objective place for her to go and get this material in an easy way. And I was shocked that there wasn't one, so I decided to build it.
Do it yourself. I love it. So what's the response been so far?
The response has been overwhelmingly positive and enthusiastic. And although I'm sure I will hear something negative from somebody, I have been very gratified that I have had people from what I would consider to be 2 very different points of view who have all come to me and said, thank you so much, this is a great resource.
And one of the things I liked on your website is that people or parents can suggest books.
Absolutely.
Maybe one that they want to see reviewed if they don't have time to get to it, maybe you can.
Yes, absolutely. And I've probably received about a dozen requests for books so far. I'm the only one doing the reading and the writing, so I can only get so many on there at a time, but I'm reading just as fast as I can.
Okay, so if our viewers would like to check it out, we've got a link on our website. It's ObjectiveReader.com, and you can find it at FoxSportNews.com. All right, Gina, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.